Hello and welcome back, everybody. And what is this? Another Hearts of Iron 4 achievement run? Yes, that is correct. And today we will be going for something a little bit more casual and, in my opinion, easier. We'll be playing as one of my, well, clearly my favorite country, the German Reich. Regular difficulty, Iron Man, and I will actually not do historical AI. I kind of, again, want to see if they'll do anything interesting, like in the last game. So let's go ahead and start up. I'll show you what achievements we'll be going for here. No spectacular introduction. This one will probably be a little bit less edited than my spaghetti. That achievement run, I do mean. Alright, first things first. I'm going to immediately oppose Hitler to get the Civil War out of the way. And pretty basic research. I'm going to pretend that the Civil War isn't even going to happen and go with all of the industry stuff that I normally do, as well as mobile warfare doctrine. I'm going to set up military factories and start trying to pump out as many of those as I can, although the Civil War will kind of hinder us a little bit. I will actually change up my production from normal. Oh, I haven't even revealed. Oh, I feel so stupid. I didn't even reveal what achievement we're going for, actually. We're going for the last German achievement that I haven't gotten, actually, which is as Imperial Germany conquer a Caribbean island. Not gonna lie, I've actually done it a couple of times. I've never done it using the Austro-Hungarian paratrooper strategy that I showed y'all in the last episode with Italy, so I'm gonna be trying that out today. But I already got the other German achievements. Where are they? No, that's not it. Here we go. This one actually is super easy. This is 100% just an event, so that's not really much of an achievement, to be honest. I guess that's all I got is Germany. I guess so. Oh well, anyway, this is the last one. This is the one we're going for. So, because we'll be going through the Civil War, my production will be slightly different than normal, but not, like, terribly different, I don't think. We won't really have factories for most of this. We'll have to, like, reorganize it after the Civil War. Actually, yeah, no, let's just do this. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We'll really focus on this after the war. I did not mean to do that. There we go. 3 out of 5, and this is also 3 out of 5. Alright, yeah, so just set up your production as you normally would after giving yourself 15 infantry equipment factories, because that's what you'll be eating up during the Civil War if it does indeed become a prolonged conflict. And you're not going to really have any dockyards, so don't worry about this too much either. I'm just going to quickly set them to the fleets that I use, or the fleets that I keep as Germany, and worry about them after the Civil War. I'm not going to be trading for anything. Not yet. So, I don't know how many of you know this. It seems like it's, I don't know, a surprising amount of people don't actually know this yet. But apparently there's a trick that you can use, supposedly for all Civil Wars. I've only actually used it for, I don't do Civil Wars very often. The only Civil War I really have experience with is Germany's here. But apparently, I learned this from the Spiffing Brit. If y'all don't know who that is, I'll link his channel in the description. Actually, no, better, I'll link the video that I'm talking about in the description. But anyway, basically he shows how taking your units out to sea right before a civil war actually allows you to keep them, which is pretty cool. But I don't know, it's kind of weird how that works. We can try it. But you'll see with the trick that the Spiffing Brit showed, you really don't need to worry about like the civil war at all. It's not even a problem. It's amazing actually, because you have, from what I've noticed, you keep most of your experienced troops, and the enemy, which I guess is Adolf Hitler in this instance, doesn't spawn in with any really good troops. They just get their like SS regiments, and we get our Landsturm regiments. So overall, it's really, really good. Also, while you're still fascist before the Civil War kicks off, we're going to go ahead and try to get some diplomacy in with the Kingdom of Hungary and Italy here, because they will actually normally keep the diplomacy deals that you've already set. Some of them they actually can't cancel. And so we will go ahead and do those to get them out of the way, because we will want really good relations with these guys, so that they will turn monarchist and join our faction later. Alright, so here's the Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. So I'm gonna just put this over to the side. We have how many days? 13 days. Okay, I'm gonna take all these guys out to sea. Why can't I? They not out of port? No, they're out of port. There we go. Alright, so they'll be going out to sea. I'm gonna take these two navies, put them out here just to protect the convoys for just a second while we bring them out and then back in. Actually, I'll deal with this once the Civil War fires. So let's let them go out to sea. I'll wait till they're... Okay, they're out in the water. Now we're gonna do the Civil War. Purge... We'll just say purge the Nazis from our lands. I'm sure y'all have seen this a million times. Alright, so here's what happened. Actually, we got to keep all of our troops this time. That's surprising. And really nice. So, I don't know what the bug is, but basically, you can see here, we kept our 24 infantry and 3 tanks that we started with, and also our cavalry and motorized, they just, like, moved? I'm not exactly sure, but they, like, respawned back in Germany. It's really weird. But anyway, we also get these Landsturm regiments, which we will put to really good use. But let me go ahead and organize our main fighting force. You guys will be the guys that encircle for us. So you'll be our elite troops encircling army, and then you guys are just kind of holding the front line. Alright. So let me go ahead and drop our front lines, and then I'll show you how the Civil War plays out with this trick that the Spiffing Brit found out. Alright, I've written up all of my different orders, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick a new focus before heading on. We'll go ahead and go with a 4-year plan to try to get closer to industry before we can come back over here, because we can't do this until the Civil War is even over. But don't worry, we'll be going down this route and grabbing up some of these really nice bonuses out over in there. Yeah, but for now we'll be satisfied with 4-year plan. And apparently we can get a new advisor or something like that. Yeah, well, let's see. I kind of forgot who we can actually get. So let's go ahead and grab up... Ugh, none of these guys are that great. Let's go ahead and grab up Walter Funk. And then keep our options in here open. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, yep, so you can see here, fielded manpower, 335,000. These guys at most have 86,000. So all they spawned in are their SS divisions. So we really need to move fast before they gather up and deploy different units. And I will train actual units once the Civil War is over, and I can get on that. Let's go ahead and get these guys back in quickly. Oh yes, and I want to put everyone on aggressive and get the plans activated. So first thing I want to do is to try to cut off Munich down here, southern Germany, off from the rest of their troops to encircle anybody that's down here. And you can already see their first SS division is on the border, very weak, just like our division. But we should be able to handle them, because, yeah, we have all of our elite troops. So go ahead and bring them down south. And you can see all of our troops starting to mesh up here. Our elite troops are coming in here. And our mechanized already met resistance. Who are they fighting? Alright, let him pass. Yep. Encircle. Quickly. No, never mind. I don't want you to get encircled. Alright, these guys are flooding in. Tanks. Sure. Break through here. Oh, there's their first actual division I've seen. Oh yeah, they must have gotten our mountain division. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. But alright. And the south is now already cut off. Yeah, so these guys aren't going to do very well. All of them should die here. Yeah, because they're now cut off from Berlin. And who knows, we might even be able to take Berlin pretty soon. That's where I'll drive for. But yeah, you can see just how fast this war goes when you kind of cheat like that. Oh, they cut us off. I just saw that was going to happen. But we did actually take Berlin, which is amazing. But you go here, you keep going, and you save us from that encirclement. I'm not sure. Oh, they're actually not that close to capitulating because, yeah, they have Munich. Oh, that's their capital now, so these guys are cut off. I actually like that more. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, Heinrich Himmler. This is a really good picture of Heinrich Himmler, by the way. I don't know if that might sound weird, but I really like this picture of him, personally. I think he looks great. You look awesome, my man. Looking good. I don't know, just a lot of his pictures that I see aren't very flattering, and I just feel like they really did him good on that one. So I don't think these ports actually can do them any good because their capital is in Munich. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's the case. You should probably help with that, actually. Where did we take? Oh yeah, we're wrapping up down here because they don't really have any troops down there. So yeah, this is not looking good for them. Go there and then down there. Yeah, because that's actually still a pretty big victory point. All right, there we go. And now we're not cut off anymore. Oh, all of our troops were cut off too. I didn't realize that. Huh. So that was actually really bad. Oh well. Oh, they're probably trying to get back into Berlin. Yeah, they're gonna try to put us off down there. That's fine, I guess. You need to get back into Berlin to just guard it. I think once Munich is captured. Oh yeah, no, they're done. They actually will be done, right? Oh, Munich did fall. Oh. Well, then I guess all we need to take is, what is the city? Oh, Breslau. And, yep, there you go. Germany's done. So that kind of shows you just how fast the Civil War can go when you do that Civil War trick. I don't really know what the name for it is. Just the spiffing Brit trick. Sounds kind of weird. But yeah, he's the one that came up with it. And I definitely thank him for that, because that makes my job here a lot easier. But from now on, yeah, just kind of play it as a normal Germany game. I'll definitely share the focuses as we go, but I probably won't get back with y'all until something big happens again. So I will see y'all then. And I just got an event, Nazi leadership captured. And I believe... Ooh. Base stability or political power? I'm actually going to go with base stability, please, thank you. I don't think we're ever going to need the fascists back in power, as much as we may like them. And now I can go ahead and trade again. Let's see what they've done. I can fix up my factories now that we're no longer at war. Put us down to 10 factories. We got, what, 5, 3, yeah. Okay, so what are we missing then? Anti-air. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Naval bombers and no, I think that's all we need. I don't even want this tactical. So we'll go with all of that. Should be good. This is what I think we'll need to cross over the channel. I'll probably give them more later, but for right now we'll just set 5 factories, 3, and then 2. We'll do that. As for Navy may actually prove to be a big deal. I'm not entirely sure. I'll let what they have here finish out. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's have everything here finish out, and then we'll let them work on battleships continually. Yeah, it looks good. Also, now that the Civil War is over, I'm going to go ahead and do improved worker conditions, as I did with Italy, because we want to get that out of the way as soon as possible to improve our stability and get it really high up there before World War II kicks off. Alright, 4-year plan has just finished, and because the Civil War is over, we can go ahead and go down to secure the new state, revive the Kaiserreich, and then until we have enough non-aligned support, we'll go back over to the industry techs, or focuses, I do mean. Also, because most of our political advisors really aren't that good, I'm going to go ahead and snag Heinz Goridian as our Blitzkrieg theorist. The next advisor we're going to get is going to be a industrial concern company, and I am trying to decide here in between refining concern or industrial concern. I think we're going to go ahead and go with refining, because we will have oil and rubber problems due to us being at war with the Allies in Comintern. Even though I will try to avoid a two-front war, it may indeed happen. We will just have to see. Who knows? To be honest, I would really almost rather prioritize a war with the Soviet Union first to ensure that we didn't have a two-front war, rather than getting involved with the Allies, not being able to finish it, and then getting attacked by the Soviet Union. But as usual, I think we'll have to play it by ear. Oh, there's our first divisions being deployed. New infantry army and cavalry armies have joined the field. We will get Rebuild the Nation before going over to our other industrial focuses. Once our industry tech is done, we'll be going over to weapons and equipment, so we will go ahead and snag the weapons and equipment company, so that we will be able to research them even faster. Both the Kingdom of Hungary and Italy have cancelled their non-aggression pacts with us, which is very foolish, but we'll be getting that back soon enough. They didn't cancel their access, though, which I suppose is fine. It doesn't really matter, I guess, either way.
All right.
But, nice to see that they still know that they need our protection. Alright, we now have enough non-aligned support to get the event Return of the Kaiser, which the Netherlands will probably accept. They normally accept if you're stronger than them, and I do believe we are stronger. Although, no, we don't actually have any troops on their border. I don't believe that'll be a problem. Next, we will grab our tank designer, and I will be going with the mobile tank designer here for extra speed and reliability, as the German tanks are pretty good on their own, so the extra speed and reliability kind of just help ensure that they don't break down and are faster, because I don't need their extra attack. Whenever you get the chance, probably around mid-1937, just like with Italy, go ahead and snag up paratroopers. As like I said, you will need them for the strategy with Great Britain. Alright, Return of the Kaiser focus is complete, and now I have to decide on my strategy. I know that we have to complete this focus at some point. I'm not sure when I will do that, but I think first we're going to work on pushing back the communists, as I would like to ensure that they are put in their place. So let's go ahead and rush down to safeguarding all of these people, especially getting a Polish guarantee. Actually, hold on. I can get, when can I make a faction? Oh, is that down here? Central Powers? Can I make a faction anyway? Ah, when world tension's at 20%. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on getting, say, Poland or the Baltics in my faction. I would much appreciate that. So let's go ahead and see to the Eastern Front and ask Lithuania very kindly if we could have Mimmel back, because I would like that. Oh, Poland actually formed the Międzymorze. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I do, but it might not matter either way. Ah, so here is Wilhelm. They did not deny us him, which is really great. We get all of his amazing bonuses that he normally has, so that's good. And I suppose we'll go ahead and recall Paul von Lettow-Vorbeck back as a general, since 25 is very, very cheap to get a general. I'll go ahead and double check exactly his stats, if I can find him. Oh dear. There he is. Oh, there he is. So, yeah, no, he's pretty good. Jungle Rat is very nice, actually. But what traits can he get? Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, he's a really good general, actually. Particularly infantry in Africa would be his best bet. Alright, now that we have seen to the Eastern Front, we will go ahead and safeguard the Baltics. And Lithuania has handed over Mimmel. Perfect. Nice little bit of manpower, and it is amazing to see how well they have stocked it. 2 dockyards, 2 civilians, and a military factory. That is probably the best I have ever seen Mimmel. So thank you, Lithuania. Definitely appreciate it. Now that we have another 150 political power, I'm going to go ahead and grab up our CAS designer here. And next we'll be going for the Atlantic fleet designer here to improve our capital ship's armor and naval firepower. Unfortunately, Poland will probably invite them to the meetings and wars, but as long as we really just have a buffer against us in the Soviet Union, I don't really care whether or not they're in my faction. But now let's go ahead and guarantee Finland and see if we can get them into our faction. Well, I suppose that'll have to wait till later, but at least guaranteeing them will really cut off the Soviets' options, limiting it basically to Romania as far as Europe goes. And Romania is already guaranteed by Poland and Czechoslovakia. And Japan went non-aligned as well. That is really interesting. I'm not entirely sure what that means as for who they'll attack. I suppose perhaps the Soviet Union, not China. I suppose that's fine. But yeah, they'll go to war with the Soviet Union at some point. Which actually is really good for us now that I think about it, because it'll keep the East busy, tangled up in that mess, while we are working on the Allies. Alright, Safeguard the Finns is finished, and now I think we should go ahead and go down here, Bulwark against fascism, Bolshevism, sorry, and try to get Danzig for guarantees. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Because we don't really need the anti-Comintern pact yet. For now, we can just worry about guaranteeing everybody so that we will be pulled into a war against the Soviet Union if one breaks out. Go ahead and grab Ludwig Beck to get division organization, as that is very, very tasty. 8% extra organization across all of our units, I do believe. And now we will be doing Danzig for guarantees, which will then end what we are doing for the East for now. Alright, next general I will be grabbing is this infantry expert, as he is outstanding. 10% division attack and 15% division defense. I would get Erwin Rommel, but I haven't completed the Army Innovations National Focus, so I don't need to worry about that for now. And they have accepted, which is perfect. So we will gain cores and receive all of our old territory. And I believe we're now guaranteeing them? Kind of. Not exactly. It's fine. I'll go ahead and ask for military access. However, I'm not actually going to get a non-aggression pact with them, just in case we need to go to war with them. But yeah, no, this is really good. For now, I'm going to stop focusing on the east. Actually gave us some good factories here. Danzig was pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to stop focusing on the east, and now we'll turn my attention to the west. But these are some nice borders we got. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab Halmarstadt. I'm sorry, I know I butchered that. To get his refinery construction speed bonus, as we will be building those very soon. I cannot be this reliant on oil and rubber. Look at this, 32 rubber, 64 oil. Yeah, if I ever get to war with the Allies and the Comintern, that's not going to work out. We are, however, almost done researching doctrines. I like to stop here, just in case we need recruitable population. Although I may just go ahead and go all the way with this to make our army that much better. Who knows? Alright, we have now received our extra research slot, and so we will head back over here and start working on the focuses that will allow us to go to war with the Allies. Which will mean we need to get a lot of dockyards out of the way before we can even start working on this stuff. But that's fine. We definitely need to improve our navy anyway. Alright, and now we're focusing on really what is the route we're supposed to go down to get the first half of our achievement complete, which is getting the focus Our Place in the Sun. So we will go ahead and focus on the true enemy. Alright, focus on the true enemy is done, and we are now moving down to rebuild the High Seas fleet. Alright, it is 1939, and we can finally get down to Our Place in the Sun and start messing with all of the countries around us, which is very good. World War II is not too far away. Alright, Our Place in the Sun is complete, and I'm debating on what exactly we want to do next. Probably rushing down here to get monarchist support kindling all over Europe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And here is the Chinese city that we're negotiating for. Apparently, they are in favor of it. All I have to do is promise not to recall von Falkenhausen. Yeah, I am totally okay with that. Nice. Not a terrible colony. Because I don't think, yeah, Japan's not going to attack China. So that's a really good trade for me. That superior will, that is really good. Man, are you gonna attack Soviet Union at some point? They're thinking about it. Because, shoo-wee, yeah, Japan's looking pretty powerful.
Alright.
Alright, the Central Powers have been formed. Although, of course, there's not really anyone to invite to our faction other than Finland, I do believe. Except, yeah, they need world tension to be higher, so that is unfortunate. France has joined the Allies, but that doesn't really mean much, since we'll be going to war with them anyway. They would have done that. Let's go ahead and get the Austro-Hungarian Empire forming. Oh! Japan declared war on Communist China. That's something. Are they gonna go to war with China? How did they get this war goal? Maybe China did something to them. Yeah, that actually... I don't know. But maybe they will get world tension high enough. I would love that, actually. Who's all part of the mutual assistance bloc? Just... oh. Well, yeah, that's not gonna work out for you then, buddy. Is Japan actually gonna declare war on China? Or no? Doesn't look like it. Well, I mean, I'll stand by my promise not to recall the advisor if Japan does attack them, so... I guess we'll just see what happens. I think I'm going to send an attaché to Japan to get some of their army experience, as I could use more of that, and if I can get it for free, then, well, without burning equipment, I suppose I should say, that's very good for me. But the Austro-Hungarian Empire focus is done, so let's go ahead and prepare an Italian coup. Oh, Romania joined the Comintern. That's very interesting. Anyway, what did these guys say? Call attaché. No. Our attachés will be sent where we please. How dare they? Oh. Okay. I don't know if y'all just saw that notification, but the Soviet Union just declared war on Poland. I do believe that pulls us into a war with the Soviet Union. Yeah, that's slightly problematic, but I'm pretty sure that's what that does. I mean, I'll pull all of my troops over as, like, if they call me in, because they're in the anti-Soviet pact. So, let's see if it does indeed call us in like I'm thinking. For now, like, either way, I'll keep working on some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and prepare for the next blockade, get, you know, minus off. Actually, no. We really need army innovations. So let's do that instead. Because I'm actually waiting on getting certain advisors because of that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. So Poland calls pact members to war. This is really cool. I've never seen this before, actually. But yeah, this is really cool. We are now at war with the Soviet Union. Although no one is in our pact, or no one's in our faction. We're two separate factions at war with the Soviet Union. And yeah, I assume they're gonna probably call in their whole faction eventually. I do wish I could see their troops. I'm sure I will soon. Yeah, they don't want to join my faction anymore, of course, because we're at war with... Oh no, because they have that. Oh well. We should be strong enough to take down the Soviet Union, I do believe. We actually, yeah, almost matched them for manpower, so that's not a good sign for them. Because that normally means we can just slaughter them, because our troops are better. But let's go ahead and, yeah, do war bonds, definitely. Fix our manpower. Let's do that. Extensive conscription, please. And now it's time for us to pull off all of our troops from this army. Yeah, plop them onto the Russian border. This is a really cool event. Like, I've never gone down like this anti-Soviet pact route, really. So this is an event just popped up called Formalize the Alliance, and it says, united in our fight against the Soviet Union, perhaps it is time to formalize the alliance and invite our new partners into this anti-communist war to our faction. I am really interested in that. Like, if Poland wants to join, I would love that. But I'm not sure whether they'll accept or not. Oh! I think they did. Yes, they really did. Wow. Okay, so Poland completely just, yeah, straight up just joined the Central Powers. So now this is the meat of Mors. That is hilarious. Alright, well, have fun with that, Baltic countries. Yeah, I'll stick with my Central Power faction, thank you very much. And it looks like, of course, we're slaughtering the Russian Navy out here. In fact, I really need to align our Air Force. I didn't even mess with it. Alright, now everything is sorted out and our troops are arriving on the Soviet border. But already, yes, I can definitely tell that this is going to be a mess. Who knows what all is going to happen, but I know we'll be at war with the Soviet Union. I'm not going to war with the West until the war with the Soviet Union is wrapped up. That is for sure. Huh. The British just declared war on Norway, which is quite interesting. Not sure why they did that. I guess because they're turning communist? Okay. Sure, man. Yeah. Have fun with that. Seems like a waste of your time, honestly, but whatever you want to do. I could probably invite them my faction later, and I might do that. Even though I won't join a war. Yeah, I can't afford that. Alright, well, even though I'm trying to break through and around in Romania, it's not really working out very well. So I am going to go back up north like I had initially thought I would, and kind of just let Romania be because they are not the main target and they're not dying. So yeah, let's go over, let's head up around Minsk. I think, or Minsk, I think that would be a good spot for some encirclements. And now that Army Innovations is over, I'm going to go ahead and prepare for the next blockade, because those consumer good factories, yeah, it's quite tasty, as well as extra stability, which is fairly high for being at war right now, but hey-ho. Well, thank you all for watching this first half of our German Empire achievement run, and appreciating my work. I realized it was a little more strategical than last time, but that was kind of because this one was a little bit more rushed. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next half. Classified out.